us again?
You're live.
Okay. Hey, folks. Yep, I'm alive. Oh, we're live. No, I'm alive. Barely, I think. I decided, this time we got the show on the road and, back to doing live streams. So I hope everyone's doing well. Dee, Anna, how you doing? Yep, my peeps. You got that right. Christy, Ultimate Gardener, Mama Z, Paul, Gardener Josh, Stringfield. Your picnic seemed like it was a hit again this year. So sorry we didn't get to go to it. There's no way I would have been able to make it this past weekend. Grandma Karen, how are you, sweetheart? Darren, how you doing? Thank you, Brad. I think I'm back. Courtney's hubby, how are you? In about 2 weeks, Jason, I think when we're going to be heading out, right? Is that when we figured? To Georgia, 2 weeks?
Less than 2 weeks.
Less than
22nd.
Yeah. 22nd.
22nd.
We're heading out on the 22nd on a Wednesday. So we should make it to your house probably Thursday afternoon, early Thursday evening. Courtney, how you doing, sweetheart? Yes, it is. To Sherry. Now if we can get the other one on there.
Oh, I can be on here.
Okay.
But I'm having fun throwing all these chats
yeah, he found some new toys to play with. Homestead Paradise, how are you? Thank you. I missed you folks more than you realize. Going to the emergency room the second Sunday in a row in end of June sure wasn't what I expected to happen. To be admitted. Not only admitted, I was dehydrated, so they can only get one IV in me. That was fun. I still have, my arm is still all marked up, both arms. And then they tried to put a PICC line in my neck. That was fun. Yeah. I finally told the nurse practitioner, I said, you need to stop. I can't deal with this anymore. And then I had blood transfusion.
You had more than one.
Yeah, I had. Yeah, well, that Sunday night I had. I think there's 3 of them. Yes, I know, Dee. I heard on that Saturday. I can't wait. Anything I can bring in this year? Last year I brought you a dehydrator.
See this? We're getting our spot cleaned.
Oh. So you don't lay on the ground and get bit by fire ants this year? So, I was in the hospital most of July. All for, I think, a few days. And then they were supposed to release me, and then the doctor says, no, not quite. Maybe tomorrow. Nope, not then. I was in tears. You ever see a old lady cry? You should have been in my room. But, yeah, they did. They put me through the mill. They put Daryl through the mill, too. Oh, cool. Is Chris coming? I can't wait. And then one day Daryl walks in the room and said, I have a visitor for you. And I'm thinking, I don't want any visitors today. I was just so down. I said, I really don't want any visitors. In walks my daughter. Now, my daughter lives in Florida now, and I hadn't seen her since last September. So, then I really started crying. See, I reminded Jason that he does have some anthills he has to kill. Hi, Considerate Joy Homestead. Glad to see you. Okay. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Greetings from Texas. All I get is Furry009. My hands are shaky, so I'm not typing, so forgive me if I'm not welcoming everybody. I go from doing real well to, I addressed some envelopes the other day, and it looked like a 3-year-old writing. At least I was writing, not printing. Yes, Carrie, she was a blessing. She reorganized my kitchen. I'm still trying to find stuff. Like my potato peeler. I'm still trying to find stuff. Kaylee and I made a frittata one day. I showed Kaylee how to do frittata. She couldn't find the pan. I said, well, it's in this cupboard, on the left side of the stove. Nana, it's not down there. It has to be there. That's why I always put it. Well, my daughter apparently used it and washed it and put it where the plasticware goes. Made no sense to me. But that's my Kara. Carol, how are you, sweetheart? My Alabama farm life.
Let me jump in here just a second. Granny Karen, you can hear me there. Been trying to get a hold of those relatives of yours there in southeast Kentucky.
Thank you, Courtney.
Zach and Jen. Have them give me a call, please.
Hi,
appreciate it.
Lear's Farmish. How are you doing? Is that supposed to be Georgia Peach, Courtney? Doesn't that look like the sign? That looks like a butt? That's that Georgia tush up on that sign that Mama Z saw last year. Yeah, apparently my daughter figured I was doing it wrong also, because I'm still finding stuff where I don't put it. Gosh.
Well, I missed seeing them last week.
Brenda! Missed seeing who last week?
Springfield Ridge.
Oh.
I sure missed seeing them.
You mean this past weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was on her live stream that she started. I was on a few of her live streams. Yeah, Butt in the Sky. That's the one. Don't mind me while I take some arthritis strength Tylenol. JRC, how you doing? So anyway, before I went into the hospital, Daryl made some, instead of doing an in-ground garden, he bought 5-gallon buckets and did our garden that way. Thank you. That didn't go so well because I was in the hospital. I was in the hospital most of July and August. I was pretty much laid up in the house.
Well,
got some, not much.
Yeah, Gerald never got trellises made for the tomatoes. But we did. We got some tomatoes. We got some zucchini. We got some peppers. Got some eggplant.
All I saw was the 3 zucchini that I gave.
You weren't eating anything.
No, I wasn't allowed to eat any. Yeah. When I came home, I had I don't know if you'd consider it an IV. It's called TPN. I guess it's an IV of sorts. It's my protein in that. So I wasn't allowed to eat. Water. I had one of those little sponges on a stick, and I could suck the water off of that. That was fun. Yeah, I recommend that to everybody. So
well, in the course of you being on that TPN, that also made you retain water.
Oh, God. Well, yeah, I came home with my legs swollen because they kept me in the bed most of the time when I first got there.
When they said to stop it for a week, you lost, 17 pounds in a week?
No,
17.
11. It wasn't 17. It was 11.
I'm the math person.
Anyway, they stopped the TPN 2 weeks ago and said, go ahead and start eating soft foods, because they put me on pureed so I could eat soft stuff. So chicken and fish and stuff like that. No steak. Hot roast. Thank you, Mama Z.
Well, the nasals want to know what happened, so I don't know if you want to start all over.
And so then this last Tuesday, a week ago, tomorrow, she asked how I was doing. I said, I'm doing fine. So they took the PICC line out. And the swelling went down in my legs. A miracle. So now I have regular looking legs. Total perinatal nutrition. Yeah. That's it. That milky looking stuff. Velvet Angel. I had a surgery the end of April, and I felt fine for a week or so. I felt fine, and then all of a sudden, I can't explain it. So I think it took me like 2 months before I finally said I need to go to the ER. And they did a CAT scan, sent that to the doctor's office, and that's where things got lost in the shuffle. The results of the CAT scan never made it to my doctor, my surgeon. And I guess she had some words with the staff there, because now they all know me when I go into that office. And so they sent me home. I think I was in there 3 hours that Sunday night. They sent me home. The following Sunday, I couldn't keep it.
1 week later.
Yeah, a week later, I couldn't keep anything down. Started about 11 o'clock at night. Daryl was already in bed. I think it was 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I have been seriously sick since May. You got it. Well, I've been sick for a long time, Courtney, but yeah, physically. And so finally at 6 a.m., I woke Daryl up. And for me to tell him that I need to go to the ER, you know something's wrong.
And I didn't argue a bit.
Yeah. So he took me back, and like I said, they got one IV in me, and I was so dehydrated they couldn't find any veins to put anything else. And they were sticking me everywhere. And they admitted me for a month. That was fun. Yeah.
Well, not only that, as soon as I got the blood work back, instantly they said you needed a blood transfusion. Your cell counts were crazy.
Yeah.
And then, because you're so special, they had to send off to Columbus to get the blood transfusion for you.
Yeah, and that took a while.
So.
Yes, it is nice to be on the green side of the ground. You're right. You're right. There was a few times I wasn't so sure. Oh, Carol. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, Dee, you would so much enjoy the picnic. I'm so sorry we didn't make it this year, but there's no way. I wouldn't have been able to get into the truck to do it, or the camper. I'm still fighting trying to get my legs to work.
Yeah, well, you got a lot of work to do between now and
when we leave.
Yeah.
I'm doing better. I can at least get up the front porch steps. I have to hold on to the rail, but I can get my legs up to get up the front porch steps without Daryl having to push my tush to get up. So.
Yeah, if you live in North Carolina, you'd have a...
Dee has said that from the get-go. If you'd move here, you'd have a nurse. She has said that from the get-go. Oh, prayers are with you, Velvet Angel. When will you get the results? Yeah, I have put Daryl through the ringer, Carol. I really have. He's been right there for me. Shelley on the Pine Tree Hill. Like that. Hi, Shelley.
Oh, and I did want to say,
Gossmania, how are you?
We've been missing so long. I know a lot of folks drop off our membership there.
Yeah.
And I totally 100% understand. But we are back.
Rosanna Dana. Hey, sweetie.
So if any of y'all would like to be members of our channel, please feel free to hit that join button down there below. I think we're down to 12 people, and thank you all so much for sticking with us. You don't know how that helps, especially
now that I'm
videos.
Somewhat back up and running. Yesterday sucked. Put it bluntly, my back was hurting so bad. I tried to lay down in the bed twice during the night, and I couldn't do it. The first thing Daryl did once I got home was he found a lift chair. So a big chunk of money went into that. So we sort of broke the bank with my expenses.
We not only got a lift chair, but we got an inflated toilet seat. I'm getting the looks. But it's raised.
Yeah, I couldn't get off of the recliner that we had when we got home. I couldn't sit in a kitchen chair. And anything low, I could not get up off of. Daryl had to come, and I had to put my arms around his neck, and he had to lift me up. So, Lazy Acres, how you doing? Long time no see. Yeah, they do. Stringfield Farm does a real good picnic. Smudge really wanted to go this year. He was all ready to get in that truck. Yeah, it's taking some time, but it comes and goes. I try to walk around the house. Unfortunately, I am, most of my time is spent in the lift chair, reclined, because if I sit up, my back starts hurting. So, but as far as members go, if you'd like to join, because we've been gone for over 2 months now. I have a box of seeds behind me, and that's not all the seeds that I have. I'm going to be sending out packages of seeds to our members. Well, Elizabeth, how are you doing, Miss B Lady? Oh, yeah. These are just part of the seeds that I have.
And these big vanilla envelopes?
They're full. So, Courtney, remember I told you I had seeds?
They're full of seeds.
Mm-hmm.
We have seeds. I mean, this was all stuff that Baker Creek helped a lot.
Mm-hmm.
This is all stuff that we have got to give to you guys.
Yeah. JRC, I don't know what Salam Paz is, so I'd have to look that up. Utter Chaos, how are you, sweetheart? I like your shopping haul videos. Christy Betts, how you doing over there?
D-Lady, it is very good to see you. Always nice to have you stop in.
My New York connection. Yeah. You should be getting ready to head down to Florida pretty soon. So if there's any questions, feel free to ask. Not that we'll answer them, but we could try.
St. Bernard Acres. Good to see you. Joe, how you been?
He's lost a lot of weight.
Has he?
Yes, he has. You've been watching his videos. Adhesive pads for pain. Is it a prescription or something I can get over the counter? Because I'll look for it. I mean, I have, Daryl went out and bought me this Blue Emu stuff. And I have Australian Dream. That every now and again I have him rub it on my back. Thank you, B-Lady. Oh, no, I'm not. Oi, Brenda. Thank you, sweetheart. Over the counter. Okay. Salon pass. I will, I'm going to write that down right now. My shaky handwriting. I have to bring some goodies for the girls. It's been too long since I've seen the other two granddaughters. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. Well, Darren, I mean, Terry already has you, so this is, second best. It's the best I can do. Oh yeah, I understand it migrating to the shoulders and the back. Mine is in my lower. I have sciatica issues, constant. So yeah, but I do understand it migrating up to my shoulders. Now, Dee, this year, we can give Chris the salt rifle, and he can have fun getting the kids. Skinner Farms, how are you doing? Yes, we planted a bucket garden. We did.
It was minimal.
Well, I wanted a minimal garden. Daryl does nothing minimal. Nothing. Trust me when I say this. When we first got married, I wanted a corner fence down in the front yard, down in the corner, because I wanted to put some azaleas. Now all I wanted was, this corner thing.
So she got a 70-foot corner.
So he went all the way up 70 feet. I didn't want that. I knew I couldn't handle it. That's what I got. So we had, Ladessa's upset. She said, Papa Daryl shaved his beard. He doesn't look like Santa anymore. Well, tell Ladessa part of him does.
I still have the ho-ho-hos.
Yes, you do. So we planted tomatoes and eggplant and peppers, cucumbers.
I used a
laundry basket, the kind with the holes on the sides. I put marigolds on top, and on the sides, I put strawberry plants. I don't even know how that went, because by the time everything started growing and blooming, I was in the hospital.
Well, the birds like them.
There we go.
And the chipmunks like them.
Heaven's Gate, how's Michigan? Well, I haven't seen all of you in forever. I try to catch some of the live streams while I'm sitting there on my phone, and it sucks to type when you're on a phone.
Well, this is pretty much the first you've been on the computer.
Yeah, I sit at the computer for not even 5 minutes, and then I'm up. I do what I have to do, and I go back to my lift chair behind me. But yeah, Daryl dropped quite a bit of money when I first got home to make things comfortable for me. But when I first got home, thank goodness for the lift chair, because I had to lift it all the way up for me to stand up to even walk to the bathroom or whatever.
And you started out with a hospital walker.
Yeah, the hospital gave me a walker, and I use that.
And then thanks to
one of our YouTube friends
she got a racing model.
Furnished me a very fancy walker that's in the truck or in the van right now, and I still use it at times. I still need it because I wear myself out just walking around Walmart. So it's crazy. So I'm working my way up there. Got to be able to walk around the farm, don't I, Jason? Elizabeth, it is. The lift chair has been a godsend. Yeah, really has been. Yeah, Mama Z, you would know, wouldn't you?
I was real fortunate in finding that.
Found it on Marketplace.
It was less than a year old and really not used.
Mm-hmm.
The person that had it for their mother and.
TNS, how you doing? I'm so sorry we missed you when you were in Ohio. Hey, Eric, how you doing, dear? Yeah, right, Darren, I hear you.
I've not tried out that lift chair yet.
I'm giving you a chance. I think the other night was the first night I slept almost the entire night in the bed. But it takes me a while to get up and out of it because my lower back hurts so bad.
And for any of you wondering, no, we are not using StreamYard. We are still using OBS.
And Daryl just found some more toys this afternoon to play with. Hey, Red Silo, how you doing? Yeah, I brought it up to Daryl yesterday. I said, what do you think about going back and doing a live stream tomorrow? I think it's time. So I think tomorrow night, 8 p.m., I'm going to go live on my channel, which is Nana's Menagerie. Darren or one of my mods, if you could post that link up there. I have sciatica issues, lady. So that's why my lower back is constantly hurting. Okay, I'm not quite sure. Haig Homestead, is that how I pronounce it? So that's why my lower back is always hurting.
not sure how to pronounce that.
Yeah, neither am I. So tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, I will be giving away the Sapphire Layman's Cookbook. I have August to give away, so I will be giving that away, and we'll be giving. I have some other books I'm going to be giving away. Daryl can't wait to go back to that doctor, Jason. Huh.
Oh.
Hi, Kaylin. How are you? Yeah, Jason says we'll get that treated along with Daryl's knee.
I see that. And, for those of you in the chat here, you have to understand that this person that Jason seems to know, that claims to be some sort of a doctor, takes these needles that are about 6 inches long and taps them in your knee and shoves them around the bones in your knee. And I think he files out areas between the kneecap and the joints, and then says, "Have a nice day."
The look on Daryl's face when he came out of the room where the doctor was putting the needle, the acupuncturist putting the needles in his knees, was priceless. Jason just died laughing. Hooga. Okay. It's Dutch for cozy. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah.
We'll put that up here for everybody to see.
Yeah.
That.
I don't think an orthopedic doctor is going to help. It's just something it was priceless, wasn't it? I mean, if we could have got that on video.
And it'll be 8 o'clock tomorrow night. That's what I believe you said for tomorrow, right? 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yep. Yeah, see, I don't want to have no more surgeries. I thought before all this crap happened, I thought once I get all this weight lost that I want to get lost, I was thinking about having skin removal surgery.
That may still happen.
No.
It's totally different.
They're not getting me back in to take blood. They're going to have to find somebody else to get their blood for me.
Well, you'll be just fine. You'll be a trooper here. We'll get you restarted.
I had one time one of the vampire ladies came in during the middle of the night and oh, Darren, you should have seen the look on his face. I mean, it truly was priceless. But she came in to take blood.
What is a souk? What's a souk?
Must be an Aussie term.
Deep needling. Darren, you have no idea.
So anyway, Boots and Bounty, how are you?
If that needle would have remained straight inside my leg, it would have come out the other side. You could have tied a knot on the backside of my head.
So this girl took blood out of my left arm. She was able to find a vein. Then she came back and tried getting it out of my left arm. And she was putting that needle in everywhere, and she couldn't find a vein. And I said, "Stop. You need to stop." Finally, the LPN on duty came in, and I said, "You need to make her stop. I can't do this anymore." So, so I asked the LPN, I said, "Can't they just do through the PICC line?" "Well, yeah." "Well, then do it through the PICC line. Stop the TPN and take the blood out of the PICC line. Doesn't take a brain surgeon."
Well, except that she couldn't do that.
No, the nurse did.
Yeah, the nurse had to do it.
Yeah. Ooh, 2 surgeries in 12 days.
Well, I know that Jason absolutely adores his doctor.
Big dreams. I am so sorry I missed you this weekend.
Yeah, Jason absolutely adores his doctor.
Well, yeah,
with the needles.
When I went in, he helped the pain that I had. Thomas Schmidt, how's New York?
Wait a minute.
Juju B, he's just not reading your comment.
Down under Farm and Forge.
Hey, Patty.
I may have to take issue with this. Gosh.
Elizabeth, I'm actually in what they call the Wonderland Club. I am under 200 pounds. My Alabama farm life, how are you? Yes, you do Google well. That was very good. I liked it. Yeah, well, I didn't have an LPN or an RN in the room at that point, just the vampire girl. And I forced her to stop. Yeah, I do understand, Jason, that your acupuncturist has served you well. That's true. Homestead librarian, how are you? So Teresa or Brenda or anybody, did they do the luggage rack races this year at the hotel? Oh, well, Darren, when they put the PICC line, they finally put the PICC line in my arm, my left arm. I had the piece of copper wire going up into my neck.
All right. Well, hey, we got these people out here. Let's just throw this out. We are planning on leaving here on the 22nd.
Yes, I have Etsy.
And
it's under 2-family homestead.
If there's, and I don't know, we were kind of thinking Stivers initially to just stop in their driveway, but they unfortunately next Wednesday night have plans, so their driveway's not available. But if anybody is out there that's in that southern Kentucky, southeastern Kentucky, northern Tennessee area, that's where we'd like to stop for the first night. Now, we can always stop at a Walmart or something.
Mm-hmm.
There's no big deal. We don't want anybody to put themselves out in any way, because we can always stop at a Walmart or a Cracker Barrel or anything like that. But if anybody in here is in that area, speak up and maybe we can just swing by and say hello, especially if we've not met.
Well, and I told Geeky Gardens, I don't know if he's still in here, but I told him we'll be headed down through his way.
No, Geeky Gardens is where?
Like 5 minutes from Daytona.
Oh yeah, by all means then.
Red Silos, Central Kentucky. Yeah, but you're in Missouri.
You have 2 acres we can park on. When you say Central Kentucky, Red Silo,
Stratford Homestead, how are you?
I mean, are you at all in the east?
Darren, I wish you were over here also.
If you were to just lay out a ruler between, say, Cincinnati and Anderson, South Carolina, that's roughly the travel we're going to have. So anything close to that.
Why did I think you were in Missouri? It's still, Arkansas is still not on our way to Georgia. Although we have a lot of friends in Arkansas now, too, because of the shindig.
What?
Oh, plus you got to meet Sabrina. And then from Georgia down to Florida, the next part of the trip.
Yeah, well, but that'll be a few days later, and I figure we'll probably do another live or something.
So for the ones that are yeah, that would definitely be the scenic route. You got that right. 45 minutes south of Lexington. So tomorrow night on Nana's Menagerie channel, I'm doing the Layman's Cookbook giveaway, and I'll be giving away some seeds plus a few probably gardening books, maybe pressure canning books. Yeah, on the road again.
Red Silo, why don't you send us an email? I will get back to you. That certainly sounds workable to me. Yeah. Yeah, Red Silo, send us an email, and we'll get back with you here, and we can either do it later tonight or daytime, whenever's convenient for you. You can spell that out in your email if you want us to contact you later tonight or tomorrow, whatever. And but that sounds real workable. Like I said, we're just looking. We don't need anything. Just looking for a place to. Now we have a 32-foot camper that we pull behind a full-size pickup truck. So that's the length that we have.
Oh, will this be the first time you've been down to Bobblehead? Anne-Marie, just send me a list. Send me your address.
Let's see, Brenda's got to go tend to her dogs.
Oh, Smudge was so happy to see me when we got home. Goodness. Yeah, I understand, Carol. I understand. I'm surprised I've been sitting for this long.
I think you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So, well, we've
hung in for 45 minutes.
Yeah, and I was just going to ask, how are you doing? This is up to you.
Yeah, my lower back is starting to burn.
So.
We'll tell everybody that for our members, I'm going to... Allison, how you doing, sweetheart? Has Dawn worn you out? You fell asleep in your chair? For the members, I'm going to be making up packages of seeds. So those will be going out to our members in the next couple of weeks.
Let's see, Leafy Gardens Messenger.
I sure did. Yeah. Yeah, last year we stayed at the Cracker Barrel right in front of the Daytona Speedway. I don't. The only time I do that is when we go to the store, and then... Oh, that's right. She did go back today. You're right. The only time I overdo is when we go to Walmart or the grocery store or something, and then I pay for it later. And you don't like your bigger camper, though, you lady. See, our camper has a bedroom, and an extra bedroom in the back. Has
it's a bunkhouse.
A bunkhouse has 2 sets of twin beds in the back, which works great because when we take the grandkids. Yeah, I think we're going to cut it short because my back is starting to hurt. You're going to have a farm here pretty soon, Mama Z. You don't need a camper. So I appreciate everyone coming out to chat with us tonight. It was nice. And tomorrow night, 8 p.m., Nana's Menagerie channel, we'll be doing the giveaway for the Layman's Cookbook, plus some seeds and some other books.
The Dreams are telling you not to do any line dancing.
They apparently did line dancing at the picnic. Mm-hmm. I've heard that Buc-ee's, that's a Texas-based place, isn't it?
What's that?
Buc-ee's is like a Sheetz.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, truck stop type thing.
Carol, no. It's a family farm. No, I'm not putting any more weight on. The weight needs to come off, dear.
She can have some of mine.
I would just like to get rid of my bat wings. Yeah, I've seen the commercials of Buc-ee's. I'm sort of curious. So now that I know it's down there by Daytona, we may look for one.
Well, there's Buc-ee's down in Florida too.
Well, that's what Geeky said. That's
okay.
That's where Geeky lives. So thank you for sticking with us tonight. I appreciate it, and hope to see some of you tomorrow night. We'll have the wheel up.
And let's do something special, because I saw a couple of people say they would be able to see some of it tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you that are in here tonight.
Yes, they are, Dee.
If you get your name on the wheel, even if you're no longer in the stream tomorrow night.
Right.
You're golden.
Yeah.
Okay, so but let us know.
Yeah. Okay, folks. Going to sign off.
Sign off?
Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. If not, like Daryl said, if you can't make it, get your name on the wheel and cross our fingers your name will be picked. So y'all take care, and thank you so much. It's been wonderful.
Everybody have a nice evening.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, got to thank the mods.
Yes, definitely thank our mods.
Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to the channel members. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Here. And tell your friends they missed. Take care, everyone.
Carol, I will tell you that when Celia, our 16-year-old granddaughter, was little, and she used to sit in my lap, she thought it was fun to play with my bat wings. Yeah. Night, everybody.
Good night. Bye-bye.